Hi guys, and welcome to Monty Style. Today we're doing taste. We're doing one of my favorite recipes. It's done in 30 minutes. So when you get home from work, or when you get home from school, or after you pick up the kids and the kids got football, baseball, this is an easy meal to make. All you need is these ingredients. You need a tomato or tomato. I usually grow my own, and these are called split tomatoes. They are two different colors, as you can see. I usually grow the red, green, and orange, and the tricolor. See, they come in tricolor. Aren't they pretty? And they look like this on the inside. And they are less acidy. And I'm assuming allegedly that tomatoes have salt in them too, naturally. So these are healthier for you. And you need 2 onions. You need 2 pieces of lamb cut from the butcher, really nice. You want the nice lean pieces that look like white. And you need Parmesan cheese. You need garlic. You need 5 seasons or your own seasoning. You need sea salt. You need pepper. And you need cream of mushroom. And you need some Uncle Ben's rice or some regular rice. It's up to you. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is do our rice. Oh, and I forgot. Homegrown string beans or buy your own frozen. I love Ziplocs. I grow my own string beans. These are the little tiny ones, the little skinny ones. I love these. You see these? And I'm going to show you because they're still frozen, because I blanched them and then I put salt on them and then I freeze them. I have a bunch of them. So we're going to have string beans with this. Now, this meal is called tomato mushroom pork. It's really easy. You're actually supposed to have a hot peanut pepper with it to chop it up and put on top of it. But I'm having company, and they don't like hot things, so I'm going to eliminate the hot. We're only going to have pepper for heat and for flavor. So we're going to start with our 2 cups of rice. And that's it. We're going to throw that in there. I need a spoon. Oh, and for the people that have emailed me and have spoken to me about the 2 glasses of wine here, well, not the 2 glasses of wine, the 2 glasses that are for wine, they're always there because I'm always drinking wine. Okay, so I wash them out and so I put them in, and I usually have special ones I like to drink out of all the time. So it's either this one or that one. That's why these glasses are usually here. My wine glasses are usually up here, but those are the glasses I usually drink out of. So I wash them out and I leave them there. So that should answer your question about why are the wine glasses always sitting on the side? Because I'm really pickled. So I just wanted you to know that's why. But let's get back to cooking. So I've already pre-prepared some of it. So let's start with the pork first. Okay, I washed and sliced this. I said pork. I'm sorry. This is lamb. I sliced and cut the lamb, but I didn't do this one. So now I'm gonna wash it. Make sure you always wash your meat, please, because you never know where it's been. Hope you have faucets like mine where you don't have to touch, you can use your elbow. And then, here we go. After you wash your meat, you want to slice it down the middle. Boy, I can't slice this today. This is a good knife too. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. You want to slice it down in the middle. You want to cut it. And that's it. And then you just want to take your meat and slice it. Your meat and slice it. And slice it. And slice it. Slice that. And then you want to take your other meat and slice it. And slice it. You want to leave the fat on for flavor, but if it's like this, cut it off and place it to the side. And here we go. And slice that. Slice that. Slice that. Now that meat's ready. So now that's done, you're gonna wash your hands again. Because your rice is on, and we're gonna start sauteing our meat. So we're gonna cut our oven on high. I mean on my stove on high. You're gonna place olive oil inside of your frying pan. And while that's heating up, your onion. You just need to peel it, which is cool. It's really simple to peel an onion. Just get the hull off, place it there, throw it away. Oh, I wasted time there. Don't like that. Throw that away. And make sure there's no things on them. All right. And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna slice your onion like this into 2 parts. And you're gonna slice big pieces, large pieces. Let me cut the rice down. And large pieces, large pieces, large pieces, large pieces. This does not supposed to have small pieces. Now once again, you're gonna slice the onion in half, place it down on the side, large pieces, large pieces, large pieces, large pieces, pieces with that. And you really need 2. Because the flavor is actually about the tomato and the mushrooms. So, and if your eyes start watering, the best thing to do is this. From an onion, as you're cutting, hold out your tongue. Seriously, try it. As you're cutting an onion, hold out your tongue. I bet your eyes will start watering. See? Quick tip of the day. So now that my pan is heated, I'm gonna take my lamb. I'm gonna move that piece of fat. I'm gonna lower it some. And I'm gonna saute it. Throw that in there. That in there. So now that that's cooking, you want it to cook almost through. So we're gonna leave that there. And then as that's cooking, we're gonna come back to our tomato. See, and I already sliced a few from this one. You only need a nice large tomato if yours grow like that. If not, you need 2. So then you're gonna take your tomato and you're gonna slice it down. Slice it down, 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 all the way to the bottom. Okay, if you see some imperfections, a tomato is still good. Just cut those little pieces off, put it on the side. See, and now your tomato's done. Now, what you're gonna do is grab your garlic. And you're gonna throw it in there with the pork. When we're not sauteing the onions and things like that, all that goes into the pan. Oops, look at that. My stove. So now that this is almost cooked through, the meat, I want you to come see how your meat is supposed to look. So this is what your meat is supposed to look like. All right, now everything gets cut down to turned down to medium, and you leave it on. I need to stir my rice, so I'm gonna stir my rice. There we go. Now that's good. I need that there. My meat is still cooking. Now, I'm going to get my sea salt. I'm going to do about a tablespoon. That's less than a tablespoon. So I'm going to do one more. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you something. Sea salt, and get yourself some crunchy peanut butter, and get yourself some of that microwave chocolate. You get yourself one of those ice cream sticks. You whip some peanut butter around. You put a little sea salt on it, and then you dip it inside that microwave chocolate. You let it harden. You got yourself a fake Reese's Pieces. I'm greedy. Get yourself some red wine, the salt and the red wine and the peanut butter. Let me tell you, that's really good. But okay, but let's get back to the food. I told you I'm greedy, I'm a foodie. So we're gonna use our Italian season now. That's it. We're gonna use a little pepper. That's it. Now we're going to turn our stove really low. And we're going to use our cream of mushroom. We're just gonna throw it in there. And turn our rice down a little more. We're gonna put that in the sink, and now we're gonna spread it. Just like that. Don't add any water, because the cream of mushroom has a lot of cream in it. And that stays just like that. Leave your spoon there. Now here's the best part. You take your onion and you break it apart and you put them in there. The onion is I'm going to actually get soft and actually get liquid into your pan. I'm going to take the other half of that onion. I'm going to throw that in there just like that. And I'm just going to push them in. Just like that. Now, we're gonna get about two quarters of water. I'm just gonna pour it in there, just like that. That's all you need. And you're gonna get that in there. You're gonna get that in there just like that. We're going to turn the heat up some. Just like that. Looks a little soupy right now, but trust me, it won't be later. And we're going to actually turn our rice off, and I'm going to top it gonna top our rice. And now we're going to get our tomato. And we're going to take our tomato and we're going to place it on top. Now the tomato is going to actually flavor the onions too. So I don't care how you place your tomato on, just place them on top, cover the whole pan, just like that. Just like that. These tomatoes are so good. Like that. And see how my large tomato fits everything? I'm gonna move this one and put that there. There we go. Okay. There you go. Now last but not least, we're going to take our Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to spread it around. Spread it around. And spread it around. And we're going to use a little pepper on top. And what I mean by using this pepper here, you're supposed to actually use hot chili peppers, the red or the green. I prefer the yellow and the red because it looks more colorful. And I think the green would actually take away from the food. So then on that note, we're going to take our top and we're going to cover it. And now we're going to place it on high for about 30 seconds. We're going to let that cook. So now, as that's cooking, I have everything in the sink. I'm going to take a bowl, and I'm going to take my frozen string beans. And as they're frozen, they're so much easier to pop off. Pop off the ends. I'll use the old cutting board here. And I'm just going to take them, pop them off, and throw them in. See, when they're frozen, it's just easy. You don't have to, you just pop them off. Because we're going to have string beans on the side. And they're already washed, which is great. So that's all I have to do is pop them. I'm going to turn my rice off a little bit so I can get some steam in there so that cooks a little faster. So now that's how we do our string beans. Pop them, put them in the bowl. 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 So that's that. We're going to take a little break and I will be ready to show you how to do your string beans. We're back. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Now your pot doesn't need to be on no longer than 15 minutes. If you think you need your cream to be a little thicker, just leave it on for 20 minutes then. And I'm going to shut it off now. And we're going to start with our leftover onion because we put one and a half onion in there. So now we're going to do our string beans and our onion. So we don't want to take away from the food. So what we're gonna do is not use any seasoning. We're just going to use the olive oil. That's it. Toss this around. Toss that around. I might use a little bit of sea salt. And a little pepper. Let's see if I decide. Once again, extra olive oil. Make sure you use it. And you can actually take a teaspoon of olive oil every day. It's really good for you, allegedly. So it helps with your bones and your skin and your hair. Okay? I still do it. My dad used to make us do it. So, and I think it's good for you. Full of vitamins. E and D, I think. Probably C too, I'm not sure. So, now I'm gonna let you take a peek at that. Look at that. Can you see the Parmesan cheese on top is just coating? And you see a little bit of the tomato, but I'm gonna show you, see it's right there, the whole thing. I don't wanna really mess it up before I pull it out. So, but I got to taste it. It's really good. You can taste that tomato. I tell you, it's really bad being a foodie, but I'm not a junk food eater. And the junk food I eat is actually, I make everything from scratch, like cakes and just things like that, cookies, pastries. So I will start doing that because the holiday season will be coming around. But I don't do the Halloween cookies and all that. That's just boring. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're going to take our onion and we're just gonna spread it in here. We're gonna take them apart. And remember what I said, if the onion is bothering your eyes, what do? You stick out your tongue. That easy. And for the onions, I will use a little bit of sea salt. And that's it. If you notice, my sea salt is supposed to be turned over and no, I took that out. It's a waste of my time. I like to pour it in my hand. You will know. I like to just go. Hey now, smile now. Hey, love that. So as that's moving around. Oh, and here's something else, guys. I got into a little bit of a spat with from one of my friends because they were cooking. They were actually helping me cook. And I'm going to show you what they were doing. Turn this down so I don't splatter. You just want to saute them. You don't want them really done. And I'm not going to put any salt in this because these string beans have been blanched and already in sea salt. So you just put them in there. You get the rest of your onion. Just toss them around. Just like that. Doesn't that look great? Can you see that? Looks great, huh? I'll give you one more look at that. That's how it's supposed to look. Nice and fresh. So now you leave that on, put it on low. Now that's done. And I meant to tell you, I left my rice not to cook all the way through, and then I turned it off because I want sticky rice. If you want sticky rice, when it says to cook your rice for a certain amount of minutes, especially Uncle Ben's, what you do is you add the water, you turn the stove on high and let all the water evaporate. Then just cut it off and top it, and it'll all be too sticky because you want sticky rice for this. I forgot to tell you that. But if you don't want sticky rice, just make the Uncle Ben's or your regular rice the way you are supposed to. This It's supposed to come with sticky rice. So I'm going to turn this around. This is all good. Yeah. Now that looks good, right? Looks like Green Giant's bag, right? That you just put in the microwave, huh? See, it's so easy to do certain things, and I'm gonna still one. See? Onions and sea salt is like the bomb. Can you still say the bomb? Is that from the 80s or 92? I don't know. Oh, no, I don't think that's right either. How about, oh, I don't know. I'm so out of date. But, oh, no, I'm just talking a lot of smack. There we go. So, all of this is ready. So let me get my spoons out. Spoons. I need my spoons. Spoons. Cause daddy is hungry. So let me get my spoons ready. Let me rinse them out. Put them here. And we're gonna open up our rice. Rice is so easy to cook. And oh, it didn't come out as sticky as I wanted it, but oh well. I'm just gonna plate because I'm having company, but I just want you to see what it looks like. And I'll put my plate in the microwave. Act like mine is fresh. Okay. And then we're going to take our food. And this is the great part. We're gonna find a great spot of it. And we're gonna lift it up. I wanna find a good one. There we go. We got meat, we got cream. I'm just gonna put it right on top. Then we're just gonna grab a little bit more meat and onions. We're gonna just try to slip it up under there because you want it in the middle. Bring your tomato back over, just like that. Then I'm going to take my string beans and I'm just going to put a little bit on the side. Put that back in the pan, like that. Look at that. I'm going to bring this to you so you can see it. I'm going to wipe my plate down so it looks clean. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Now that's a 30-minute meal. And I do mean a 30-minute meal. So, this here you can have with a glass of white wine or some apple cider. This is a really good meal. This is called a tomato onion mushroom with lamb. It's really good, but you can do this with pork or you can do this with flank steak. Did you hear that? Flank steak. What is a flank steak? With a flat steak or flank steak. Either one of the two. Okay? But once again, take a nice look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It doesn't need any more seasoning because we have the Parmesan cheese, the onions, and everything's done. So guess what, guys? I'm not gonna eat this because my company's just pulling in. It's dinner time. I'm gonna put mine in the microwave. And as they're coming in, I'm gonna make theirs fresh. So, hey now, smile now. Remember, you just need a few ingredients to make something in 30 minutes. So, have a great day, have a great evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. So, hey now, smile now. And don't forget that you can email me, you can e-me, my new thing, and you can MySpace me, you can Facebook me, you can tweet me at montesstyle.me. So, hey now, smile now. It's always great cooking for you, because guess what? I'll eat my heart out. See you later, bye.